Chief Education Officer Dr. Fiona Philip-Meyer has commended the members of the community who sprang into action after Hurricane Elsa blew off the rooftop of the Bocage Secondary School. The Category 1 tropical cyclone blasted the island with merciless winds and driving rain on Friday, July 2nd, 2021. With just a few days removed from the end of the school term, an image of the learning institution's plant with the top floor of one of its partially collapsed blocks exposed to the elements tells the tale of the storm's fury.
As we work towards the 9th of July closure, the official close, we just want to thank all of the people on the ground. And I must in a special way mention the community people from the Bocage area who really saw that there was an emergency. They came together, they rallied with the school in terms of bringing the school back, so much so that as of this morning we could have opened the Bocage Secondary School to serve our students and to serve the community.
Bocage Secondary was among a number of school buildings impacted by the tropical cyclone.
Well, we had to deal with school closures as per individual school needs. We have a few of our schools, particularly in the Suffer area, where water was impacted. So as of today, that school had to remain closed. In District 7, we have 4 primary schools that suffered a lot of water damage and debris, so it had to be cleaned up. But what we looked at were individual schools and what their needs were. For the most part, all of the cleanup happened on the weekend, so our students were able to come in. And for example, at the Viewfort Primary School, we had part of the roofing of one of the buildings being lifted. So we've cordoned off that area. So it's really working with our building people, our technical officers on the ground, our health and safety officer, our education officers to make sure that we can offer up until the 9th of July a safe environment for everybody, our students and our staff.
The school plants also serve as disaster shelters. Moreover, authorities were concerned about the impacts on CXC examinations. Despite the damage to property, education officials are grateful there were no casualties in the school system.
We continue to work in terms of assessing on the ground, water supplies to our schools, feeding programs, electricity. We must in such a big way thank Lucilec, who has been on the ground up to last night. We were very concerned that some of our schools may not have had electricity for CXC examinations, but as of 8:30 this morning, we were fine to go for all established regional examinations. We also have been working collaboratively with NEMO in terms of shelter management, but again, we're very pleased that it hasn't impacted the community in such a way so that the shelters have not been needed at this time.
The Chief Education Officer says that although officials do not anticipate any further school closures as of Tuesday, July 6, 2021, authorities will disseminate information on possible changes in plans to the public. Joachim de Plessis, HTS News Force.